Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can install and set up MongoDB on your Ubuntu operating system. So let's get started and let's see how we can do it. So first of all, open your favorite browser and search for MongoDB, and the first link which will appear here will be from mongodb.com. So we are going to click on this link. Once we are inside this MongoDB website, you will see a few sections on the top. We are going to click on the product section and here select community edition. Once you are in the community edition section, you can see this button here which says download community. So we are going to click on this, and then once we are under the community edition download page, just scroll down a little where you will see MongoDB community edition, and under this you will see this option which says MongoDB community server. So just select that option, and on the right hand side you will see the download option for MongoDB server. So now at the time of making this video, MongoDB 8 is the current version, and then we are going to select the platform. So here there are many different platforms. We are going to select the Ubuntu 24.04 x64 version. I want to install MongoDB on my Ubuntu 24.04 LTS version, so we are going to select this one. And then the package will be the server here, so just select that. Now we are going to click on the download button, which is going to download the .deb file for MongoDB server. So just wait for the download to finish. So once this .deb file is downloaded, we are going to open the terminal. So just click on this show apps icon and then click on terminal to open the terminal. And then we are going to first of all navigate into our downloads folder. Just write cd downloads, and here you will be able to see this mongodb.deb file. In order to execute this file, you can give this command, which is sudo space dpkg space -i and the name of your file. So just write mongo here and then press tab key on your keyboard, which is going to auto complete the file name for you. Then press enter here and then give your Ubuntu's password which you use to log into your Ubuntu operating system, and then press enter, which is going to start the installation of this MongoDB server. So once this command is finished, we are going to check whether MongoDB is running on our Ubuntu operating system or not. So when we ran this .deb file, it has created a service on our Ubuntu operating system, and then we can check the status of that service if it's running or not by using the systemctl command. So for that you can just write sudo systemctl command, and then to know the status just write status here and then the name of your service. The name of our service is MongoD, so we are going to just write mongod.service here and then press enter. And you can see right now, after the installation of this deb file, the status of this service is inactive or dead, right? That means the service is created but it's not running. So we need to manually start this service. To start this service, we can write the systemctl command once again. So let me clear the terminal first of all, and then we are going to give this command, which is sudo systemctl. Instead of status, this time you can just write start mongod.service, right? So I'm going to press enter here, and what it's going to do is it's going to start the MongoD service, or the MongoDaemon service, which is responsible for starting the MongoDB server, right? So now once again, when we see the status of MongoD service, now you can see it's active and running, and that means our MongoDB server is running. And now we can connect to our MongoDB server using the clients like mongosh or we can also use a graphical user interface like MongoDB Compass. So let's see how we can install those tools on our Ubuntu operating system in order to connect to the MongoDB server and then create databases and collections using that client. Here I can just press Q to come out of this systemctl status. And now we are going to once again go to our browser, and then we are going to go to the home page of MongoDB again. And here once again select products here, and then click on community edition, and then once again click on download community, and then under tools here, so just scroll down a little, and here on the left hand side you will see tools, and under tools you can see different type of tools. So we are going to select this tool which is called MongoDB shell first, and then we are also going to install the MongoDB Compass later. So under MongoDB shell, the version at the time of making this video is 2.3.1. So here you can see the version which is available for Ubuntu is Debian 10 plus or Ubuntu 18.04 plus. So we are going to select this version, and the package type will be DEB. I'm going to click on the download button here, which is going to download this .deb file. So once this MongoDB sh.deb file is downloaded, we are going to once again open the terminal and cd into our downloads folder. And here you can see the file name. So to run this .deb file, we are going to give this command, which is sudo dpkg space -i and the name of your file, which is this one. So I'm going to right click and copy and right click and paste the file name, and then press enter and give my Ubuntu's password, which I used to log into my Ubuntu operating system, and then press enter. And once I do that, the MongoDB shell will be installed, right? So our MongoDB daemon is already running as a service, and now we are going to try to connect to our MongoDB server using the mongo sh command, because we have just installed this tool, right? So after the installation is finished, just write mongo sh and then press enter, and we are connected to our MongoDB server using the MongoDB shell, right? So now we are inside this MongoDB shell. So here we can give the commands like show DBs in order to list out the databases which we have. So I'm going to just write show DBs here and then press enter, and by default MongoDB server comes with these default databases, right? So in order to create a new database, you can use this command, which is use and the name of your database. For example, I want to give the name to my database as mydb. So just give use mydb command, which is going to create this mydb database, right? So once you have given this command, you can see switch to db mydb. But when you give this show db's command, still you will not see the name of your database which you have created. The reason for that is because if the database is empty and it doesn't contain any collection or any document, it's not going to show that database in this list of databases. So in order to list that database in this database list, you need to create a collection and insert some data. So the command for inserting the data into a collection is this. So just write db and the name of your collection. For example, I want to name my collection as employees, and then write insert one, or you can even write insert command, right? So let me use insert one command, and then in the parentheses just give this curly bracket, and then you can give your values in the form of a JSON document, right? So I'm going to write name colon and then the name of the employee. For example, John Doe here, and then I'm also going to give the age, for example, right? So I'm going to give the age as 30, for example, and then press enter, which is going to insert this document in this collection, which is called employee. For creating the collection, you just need to insert one document and it's going to create that collection automatically. It doesn't require any special command to create the collection, right? So once the collection has some document, once again we are going to give this show dbs command, and now you can see my db is listed here and its size is this one. If you want to see the collection, you can just write show collections command here and then press enter, and you can see I have one collection in my MyDB database, and that is called employees. So now we have successfully tested the MongoDB shell. Now let me show you how you can install the MongoDB Compass tool, which is the graphical user interface tool for connecting to your MongoDB server. So for that, open your favorite browser and go to mongodb.com website, and then click on products here, and then click on community edition, and then click on download community button here, and then here scroll down a little, and then under tool on the left hand side you will see this MongoDB Compass tool. So I'm going to click on MongoDB Compass GUI. So here I'm going to select the version. The latest version at the time of making this video is 1.44.4, and then the platform will be Ubuntu. So I'm going to click on this Ubuntu 64-bit, and then the package is Debian. So I'm going to just use DEB here and then click on downloads button, which is going to download this MongoDB Compass tool. So just wait for this download to finish. And once this MongoDB compass.deb file is downloaded, let me open the new terminal, and then I'm going to go to my downloads folder. And when I give this ls command here, you can see the name of this file here, which is this one. So in order to install the MongoDB Compass using this .deb command, just write sudo dpkg space -i and the name of the file, which is MongoDB Compass. So I'm going to right click, copy, and right click, paste the name of the file, and then press enter, and then give my Ubuntu's password, and then press enter once again, which is going to start the installation of MongoDB Compass. And in few seconds you will see that this command is finished. That means MongoDB Compass is successfully installed. So for starting MongoDB Compass, go to the apps section by clicking on show apps icon, and then at the last you will see MongoDB Compass here. You can also search for MongoDB Compass in the search bar, and then click on MongoDB Compass icon, which is going to launch this tool. And now this tool is launched. So I'm going to just click on start here. And now in order to connect to our local MongoDB server, just click on add new connection. And by default, MongoDB server is running on our local host, and the default port for the MongoDB server is 27017. This is the default port on which MongoDB runs. So just leave it as default and then click on connect, which is going to connect to our MongoDB server. And here you can see the list of all the databases. This database we have created using the Mongo shell tool. And when I click on this database, I can see this collection, which is employees. And when I click on that, I can see the document inside that collection, right? From here also I can create a database. So I can click on this plus icon here and then give my database name. For example, I want to give the database called school, and the collection name will be students here. And then you can also select whether you want to create a time series database or not. For now, I'm going to leave it as unchecked. So I don't want to create a time series database for now. I want a simple database. And then I'm going to click on create database and it's going to create my database. So from here, I can even delete this database or create a new collection here. And when I hover over the collection icon, I can drop this collection or rename this collection, right? You can also add data to your collection. So you can import some JSON or CSV file from here, or you can manually add some data here. So when I click on insert document, you can see that MongoDB automatically adds the ID. You can also add one more field here, for example, name. So let me add the name here and then give the name of the student, for example, and then click on insert, and it's going to add that document into your collection, right? So this is how you can create the database and collection in your MongoDB Compass tool. Now, if you want to open the MongoDB shell using the MongoDB Compass, you can see on the right hand side top, this option is available, which is called Open MongoDB Shell. So I'm going to click on Open MongoDB Shell here, and it's going to open the MongoDB shell. So this you can use to evaluate your MongoDB commands. It works similar to mongosh. So if you have installed MongoDB Compass, it already comes with the mongosh tool. So now I'm going to give this command, which is db, the name of my collection, dot find command, and it's going to give me the list of all the documents inside that collection. So from inside your MongoDB Compass, you can also run your Mongo queries to query the database or insert some data into your MongoDB. So this is how you can install MongoDB server, MongoDB shell, and MongoDB Compass on your Ubuntu operating system. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.